Hello YouTube, Weirdo Witch here. Recently I posted a video just talking about two of the puppets that I use in my various performances. This guy is a little different. He's a little weird. I like him though. I call him Ordinary Superman. He's designed based on his design is basically a sillier version of One Punch Man. That's the inspiration for him. And the original concept behind his creation is that he's supposed to be a caricature of how ordinary dude bros with big egos see themselves as like these big, he's a caricature of the so-called normal person's own arrogance about particularly for someone who's kind of different or kind of weird. You get a lot of people who are just they're all like just be normal for normal's sake type stuff. That not everywhere, but where I grew up, that was definitely the case. There was, and in the time I was a young adult, that was certainly the case. It's just conformity for its own sake. You ask why, they don't have any answers. You do things that are cooler and better than the norm. Because you look at the norm and you look at its flaws. I don't like that. So, but I'm gonna figure out how to do And even though the norm back then really had nothing I wanted, they still kept trying to get me to conform. And that's and they were just so arrogant about it. They just thought that they were so much better. And for what, So that's what this guy was originally intended to be. But I kind of thought he'd make a pretty cool puppet. He's still just a caricature carving, but I was able to use it. I was able to move him around and use some stop motion techniques, and also puppeteer him like this. Hello, stuff like that. It's I'm actually gonna make him into a puppet. It took me some time to figure out how I can go about doing something like that. I tried various things. Some things worked, some things didn't. But then I started taking some puppetry workshops online, and from what I learned, I have it down now. I know exactly what to do. In my previous video, I mentioned that I'm getting myself situated to start doing art. Going to spend a lot of time in my day doing art. The point that I want to get to, I'm gonna make him into a puppet. Not just a caricature, more than just a caricature that I just use as a makeshift, as a puppet, in a makeshift way. I'm gonna fix him up. He's, funny story about this guy. When I started making him, I started off experimenting with two different ways to carve the eye, and I wasn't intending. I don't even know why I did that. That was just weird. But he came out pretty good. He came out pretty interesting. Now, like McFeely. Now, this guy, as cool as he is, I made him. I made him probably a little bit before I made McFeely. As cool as he is, and as much as I like him, I don't think his current iteration is representative of my current carving skill. I've improved a lot since then. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to make him into a puppet. I'm still going to keep him around. He's precious to me. He has a lot of value to me. I'll perform with him, of course, but I really want to start making different iterations of these guys. If puppeteers and puppet makers, like guys like Jeff Dunham, he's had many iterations of the same character, even though he's technically a ventriloquist. I don't know that does count. That counts as a puppeteer. So I want to make different iterations of this guy. Maybe make him a little bit larger scale though. That would work too. Just a tad bit larger scale. Maybe keep him roughly the same scale. I'm still I'm still playing around with concepts and things like that. I'm just, I'm testing out different designs, trying to be more thorough and just trying to figure out the best way to approach this. But yeah, there is a new iteration of this guy coming to my channel. This guy will also be on my channel too, as a puppet, not just as a caricature. It's a puppet that I don't need to use stop motion for to get him to move, that I don't need to hide my hand, do this. He's actually going to be moving. He's going to have movable joints and things of that nature. So yeah, that's actually why, that's actually why his arms are cut off. I'm making place for movable joints. In any case, look forward to that. It's gonna be a great show. I'm not gonna be using the green screen background anymore. I mean, I will, but you're not gonna see this green screen on the in the video itself. I'm looking to get myself into a place where I can actually, I guess, apply some small scale, puppet stage making techniques, and actually have a valid stage for not only him but for McFeel Lee as well. And also, I know I'll talk about this guy Rabbit Man a lot. He's going to be an entirely new type of puppet. Something that hasn't been done yet. I'm going to work with. I'm just going to figure out how to do that. I'm going to work with the ball down here, and just figure out how to use the sort of rotation that it gives as a mechanism, and then figure out something to move the arms and the legs. He has more like stubby feet. He has legs, but not like He has more like stubby feet. So I'm gonna work with that. Not stubby feet, but like, yeah, he has. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm studying a little bit more about engineering and things like that, and levers and things of that nature. I've been involved in the maker subculture for quite some time, so this is a good chance to get back into it. Maybe I'll find, maybe once I got settled into a place, an apartment or something like that, rent a room, something of that nature, I'll find a good maker space around here, this city, this town, this place, this area, and the city's a ways away, but I'll find something that I can do. I'll find a maker space and get some more practice in. Get some more maybe work with some of the teachers there to sort of help me figure out my project a little more, and once that happens, this guy will be featured in videos too. I may take this design a little bit more larger scale than just YouTube videos on this one channel. He's just too interesting. All these guys. I'm still I know what I want to do. I'm not going to say anything yet, but I'm just going to figure out how to approach it, and I know it's going to be worth it. So that's it for today. I don't know if I'm going to upload any more videos today. If I do, it's going to be something great. It's going to be another announcement or update, or maybe even a video with one of these guys. But most likely, I'm just gonna retire to bed. I'm a little tired. It's a little late, so that's all on YouTube. Weirdo Witch signing off.